Congratulations on your purchase of the Canon C300 and Zacuto recoil combo. At Zacuto, we coined the term recoil to refer to any rig that is light, compact, and balanced, no matter what lenses or accessories are mounted to it, because balance is key to an all-day shooting rig. We found that in most configurations, the balance point of your camera is approximately where the lens meets the camera body, and that balance point needs to sit directly on your shoulder. But in order to operate the camera when it's behind you, you'll need to relocate your viewing system and camera control in front of the camera. Zacuto's next-gen recoils for the Canon C300 accomplish this using only several basic parts, but these parts offer so much adjustability for different preferences, lenses, and accessories that it helps to have someone give you a little bit of a rundown on how to build them and balance them. So here we go. The C300 attaches to the VCT universal base plate with the 3/8, 16, and 1/4 20 mounting screws. To start, we recommend lining up the camera's lens mount to the center of the shoulder pad. Once the camera is attached, we found it's much easier to complete this process with the VCT universal base plate mounted to a tripod. Next, insert the rods into the 15mm rod ports on the rod riser and tighten with the red levers. By loosening the 2 Allen screws in front of the rod riser, the rod height can be adjusted to the correct height for a matte box. The C300 helmet's secure fit and series of mounting solutions are necessary to use the sturdy recoil handle and the C300 Z-Finder and mounting kit properly. Remove both film plane markers from the camera and place the helmet directly on the camera's shoe mount. Align the 1/4 20 screw at the top of the helmet with the 1/4 20 input on the shoe and tighten it about halfway. This will help you guide the 2 included 4x6 Allen screws into the empty film plane marker ports on either side of the camera. Finish tightening the top screw and the helmet is now firmly attached. You can replace your film plane screws into the provided ports on the side. To utilize the recoil handle, you must first mount the accompanying Z-rail to the helmet. The multiple mounting holes allow you to place the Z-rail in many different positions, but we recommend centering the rail vertically. Tighten the 2 screws and your recoil handle can be added, adjusted, and removed with the turn of the red lever. If you're utilizing the C300 EVF recoil, you can insert a Zacuto Axis Mini into the handle's 15mm port to mount your EVF. Also, you can now place Canon's included optical unit into any of the handle's open cold shoes and tighten them in place with the locking jaws, creating a much faster and stronger alternative to using the dial tie-down screws. However, if you're using the C300 Z-Finder recoil, you'll be putting that included optical unit forward rather than an EVF. Open the LCD screen of Canon's optical unit and orient the screen upside down. Unlock the red locking bar on the C300 Z-Finder, and with the Z-Finder's cold shoe monitor lock flipped down, you can slide it onto the LCD screen and relock the red bar. Tightening the cold shoe monitor lock's jaws around the optical unit's horizontal cold shoe locks the optical unit's adjustment points into place, ensuring no unwanted twisting or turning during operation. The Zacuto C300 mounting kit attaches Canon's optical unit to the C300 body. The vertical cold shoe on Canon's optical unit slides into the mounting kit's vertical cold shoe port and is secured down with a twist of a lever. The mounting kit's 5-inch Z-rail attaches to the top left side of the helmet. Align the Z-rail so that its back end is even with the rear of the helmet and tighten the screw. Slide the mounting kit's jaws onto the Z-rail, tighten the red ratcheting lever to secure, and you can reconnect the optical cables to the camera. You can use the mounting kit's position on the 5-inch rail to adjust the optical unit's placement forward and backward. The red lever on the outside of the cold shoe slot adjusts the monitor unit's position vertically, and the red lever near the rod adjusts the unit's position on that rod to either closer or further from the camera body, as well as any pivoting preferences you might want. The last piece of the puzzle is the Zacuto Grip Relocator, which puts Canon's control grip directly into your hand. The Zacuto Zwivel features 2 independent 360-degree adjustable rod ports. Tighten the Zwivel onto the right rod in front of the VCT universal base plate and the Grip Relocator's rod into the remaining port and adjust to your ideal preference. Insert the mini plug from Canon's grip into the port of the Grip Relocator until you feel the positive click. You can orient the grip's rotational position to an ideal spot before you securely screw it into place. Finally, insert the mini plug at the end of the Grip Relocator's cord into the port in the C300 body until you feel that positive click. And with that, your C300 recoil is completely assembled. Take the camera off the tripod, throw it on your shoulder. Notice which way the rig wants to rest, whether it's a little front heavy or a little back heavy, and use the VCT Universal Slide capacity to move the entire camera forward or back to compensate for balance. And those of you using the C300 Z-Finder recoil can take advantage of the multiple adjustment points available in that mounting kit. If you're using the C300 EVF recoil, the handle's slide capacity combined with the Axis Mini's adjustment points allow you to balance your handle, balance your rig, and get your EVF exactly where you need it. And as lenses and accessories change, the recoil can easily adapt. Adjust any grips as needed and you're good to go. And now you're ready for all-day shoulder-mounted shooting with your Canon C300 thanks to the light, compact, and balanced next-generation recoil.